We have seen many unbelievable managerial appointments this season, with the likes of Hansi Flick at Barcelona, Antonio Conte at Napoli, and even most recently David Moyes at Everton. But there is a team in Italy where one man has been pretty much flawless since taking over a team that was in complete turmoil, and that is Claudio Ranieri's AS Roma. This remarkable tenure began after a turbulent spell that saw both club legend Daniele De Rossi and even Juric sacked within just the first 3 months of the season. However, since Ranieri took the reins, Roma have quietly become one of Europe's most underrated forces. They've racked up 41 points in 20 league games under the Italian, that's an impressive average of 2.05 points per match. They've also claimed the second highest points total in 2025 across Europe's top 5 leagues, trailing to only Vincent Kompany's Bayern Munich. They're also yet to lose a single Serie A game in 2025, and this incredible form is best evidenced by the fact that they have as many as 7 clean sheets, which leaves them sat 7th in the table and amongst the battle for a European finish. So how has Claudio Ranieri achieved such an impressive feat? Let's rewind to November the 14th, 2024. The Giallorossi made headlines by announcing the return of a familiar face, Claudio Ranieri, who had marked his 3rd spell in the Italian capital, with his last stint ending back in 2019. And the Italian had a huge job in his hands, as Roma had picked up 13 points from their previous 12 league matches, leaving them 12th in the standings and 11 points behind a breakaway top 6. Also, with big names like Dean Howson, Leonardo Spinazzola and Romelu Lukaku all leaving in the summer, the 73-year-old Ranieri was handed a serious uphill battle. But his trademark calm and composure on the sidelines has clearly rubbed off on the squad. True to his reputation, Ranieri immediately brought back focus to defensive solidity, a hallmark of his managerial style. He knows that success starts from the back, and under his guidance, Roma have become far tougher to break down, especially in high-stake matches. A system that Ranieri often plays is the back 3, but the Italian looks to ensure that his defence is protected where everyone tracks back, works hard to maintain shape, and closes down space. He uses his wing-backs expertly to implement this, while the midfielders also drop deeper at times to help out. It's not just about the defenders, it's a collective effort, and that mindset has made Roma a much more resilient side. But Ranieri hasn't overlooked the attack either. In fact, it's the defence that fuels their offence thanks to his smart use of the wing-backs. They become key weapons going forward, turning defence into attack in classic Ranieri fashion. And Ranieri has often turned to 2 smart summer additions to fill those wing-back roles. AC Milan loanee Alexis Salamakers and former Leipzig defender Angelino. Both bring their own brand of danger. Salamakers excels in tight spaces with sharp ball control, while Angelino poses a real threat, arriving late at the back post, something he's already shown with a dramatic last-minute equaliser against Napoli and a vital goal in Roma's 2-1 European win over Athletic Bilbao. Angelino is a perfect example of Ranieri's tactical influence. Before his arrival, the Spaniard was used as part of a back 3 on the left-hand side, but Ranieri saw his attacking potential and pushed him higher up the pitch, freeing him up to make an impact going forward, and this meant that Evan Ndicka slotted into that left centre-back role. He thrived under Ranieri too, emerging as one of Serie A's standout defenders. And when it comes to attacking displays, Ranieri aims for swift transitions and allows players to express themselves. Because of his tactical adaptability, Roma may change their strategy based upon the opposition. Whether they are playing counter-attacking football or gradually developing play, Ranieri allows his players to choose when and how to attack. Of course, it wouldn't be fair to praise Roma's attacking success without highlighting the talent driving it. Matteo Sula, Lorenzo Pellegrini and Eldar Shomurodov all enjoyed standout seasons, but one man has truly stolen the spotlight, the ever-brilliant Paulo Dybala. Ranieri hasn't held back his admiration for the Argentine, famously saying there's a Roma with Dybala and a Roma without him. In other words, Dybala is so influential that the entire system shifts depending on whether he's on the pitch or not. Unfortunately, that momentum came to a heartbreaking halt. Dybala recently suffered a devastating injury to his left thigh, an issue serious enough to rule him out for the rest of the season, a massive blow for both him and Roma. With a huge void left in the side, all eyes were on who would rise to the occasion, and Ukrainian striker Artem Dovbyk has certainly stepped up to the plate. The forward has impressed throughout the entirety of this campaign. Brought in to fill the boots of departing Belgian forward Romelu Lukaku, Artem Dovbyk arrived from Girona, and what a signing he's turned out to be. He's currently Roma's top scorer this season with 11 goals in the Serie A, making him only the 3rd Roma striker in the 2000s to hit double digits in his debut league campaign. But it's not just the numbers that make Dovbyk stand out. Much like his predecessor Lukaku, he thrives with his back to goal, using his strength to fend off defenders and link up play with precision. His ability to bring teammates into the game makes him far more than just a goal scorer in Ranieri's system. He's a key cog in their entire attacking setup. And with Eldor Shomurodov offering strong competition up front, Ranieri hasn't just built a solid starting 11, he's built a squad brimming with quality. That depth has allowed him to tweak his system confidently and place real trust in young talents like Matthias Sule and Nicolo Zili, both of whom have made their mark whether starting or coming off the bench. So in conclusion, Claudio Ranieri's return to Roma has been nothing short of a masterclass. A story of calm leadership, tactical clarity and belief in both seasoned stars and rising talents. From steadying a shaky defence to unleashing the best of players like Angelino and Dovbyk, he's transformed a team in turmoil into genuine European contenders. And while there may be no trophies at the end of this campaign, Ranieri has already delivered something just as valuable: pride, identity and a renewed sense of purpose at the Stadio Olimpico. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and drop a comment below. Who's been Roma's standout player under Ranieri in your eyes? Let us know.